It's the story of Rich Strike, and I'm going to share the 2 minutes, the fastest 2 minutes in sport, the Kentucky Derby. And I think that part of the emotion that ties me into this is the one thing that I shared with my dad quite a bit growing up was the Kentucky Derby, was the Triple Crown. That's what we watched every year. That was like the thing that as a gambler that he was, this is not, obviously we don't gamble on it, but we always had our picks. It was the Sunday Silence Easy Goer in 1990. Like him and I, that was our opposite pick in that. And it's just the things that I can remember from my dad that bonds us together. This is obviously well after my dad passed away, but I think the reason it keeps showing up because I'm in these moments where I'm looking for, little things, reminders from my dad. It's been 10 years since he passed away, and I'm starting to realize as I get older and all the different things that I want to think. I want to think back to a lot of the positive times, and I could just see something like this, a long shot that is Rich Strike, and the fact that I'm around horses all the time now, that it does bring me closer to what I believe is the spiritual form of my father, the angel.
They arrive into the final furlong. Jason is coming after him. Epicenter and Stanton, these two, Frankfurt Drive, simplification down the outside and day. They're coming down to the wire. Epicenter Stanton, Rich Strike is coming up on the inside. Oh my goodness, the longest shot has won the Kentucky Derby. Rich Strike has done it in a stunning, unbelievable upset.
I assume that because I've seen it like yesterday, I wouldn't have a emotional effect, but it does every time. It's the music. I don't know what it is. It's all of it, but I definitely think it's the music. That shows you that music can alter emotions. But when you watch that, you think about the fact that, like, again, this is 2 minutes. It's sports. It's got nothing to do with this. It's got nothing to do with this bigger picture in life, yet it's got everything to do with this bigger picture in life. Because if you can look at there was something inside that horse when it never had it never had a performance quite like that again. So you have to remember that it's inside of us, that ability to transcend our actual bodily ability can at one point just be pushed, whether it's by God, the angels, by the people around you, and just the idea that you can do something greater in your life when all of a sudden there's going to be that nos, that extra bit in your tank, and you can beat every odd going against you. There is something supernatural at certain points in your life that no matter how bad things were at one point, you can transcend and hit your mark right here, right now, in a perfect moment. And that's what that was. It was a perfect moment.